Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyrim. Today we are going to be adventuring further into our quest to find out who it was that replaced that letter last episode. If we look at our current quest that we're going to be going after, after demonstrating my ability to learn words of power and to shout, the Greybeard Erengar sent me on a final trial, retrieving the horn of Jurgen Windcaller from his tomb in Ustengrav. Unfortunately, when I reached the tomb, I found that someone had replaced the horn of Jurgen Windcaller with a note, asking me to meet them in the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. So we've already done a lot here in this town of Morthal. We have removed a vampire infestation from this town. And so we have already gone a long way in doing some good, but we need to get back on our main quest. So let's get into the RP. Let's see. I see. It's about midday. Come on, Lydia. We need to cover a lot of ground if we're going to make it. We have to find out who stole that horn. And how did they know that I was going there? But before I go, I should probably get some food. Excuse me, Jonah.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
You know, I don't think I am. Is there a shrine nearby? If there was, I would definitely use it. By the way, just curious, is business in Morthal going okay, or is it slow?
Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now,
I see.
Let's just say the front door doesn't get much use.
I see. Well, I'm glad that I could help use it for you. Do you have any food?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Ah, yes. That's what I like to hear. So let's go ahead and take us some baked potatoes and cooked beef. I think that'll serve me quite nicely, and some hunting brew mead. Thank you for your hospitality. The room, the food, everything.
See ya.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be seeing you, I suppose. Excuse me. Someone dropped a pot, a kettle. Didn't pick it up. Well, it's been a long few days, but Lydia and I have finally made it to Riverwood. We've traveled halfway across Skyrim just to get back here. But we're finally here, and we can finally determine what has happened to the horn. And how did they know that we were going after it? Did the Greybeards tell this individual? I guess we'll find out.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Clean mug, eh? Excuse me, Delphine. I need to speak to you.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Actually, I just got here. I haven't been poking around very much. And I was wondering... I heard that there might be an attic room here, and I'd like to rent it.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
That's not what I heard. But I suppose we can see what's in here.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything in here.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
The horn? You had it this entire time? What is an innkeeper doing with the horn of Jurgen Windcaller? How did you get in there? Wow. I can't believe it. How did she get in there? How did an innkeeper get inside that cave? Wow, incredible.
Not here. Follow me.
Understood. Alright, where are you taking me, Delphine? What, this is just a regular room? I don't understand.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Now we can talk.
What the? It's a false door? Or false wall, I mean? Shore's bones. Wow, it's a secret room. Incredible. It's fine work you've done here. You've done a good job of hiding this place.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
I see. So, you're the one who took the horn then?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
You are. I didn't realize you had so much skill. I still don't understand how you were able to use the whirlwind sprint, or how you got through that trap, or how you knew to go there. So, what's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
Thalmor spies? What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Hear you out? What's going on? I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Trust me? Well, how do I know that I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
And why did you take the horn from Ustengrav?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable.
Predictable?
When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
I see. So, why are you looking for a Dragonborn, exactly? In what way could a Dragonborn help you?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
That's
Can
true.
you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
What's going on? Sorry, I felt something strange. I apologize. Yeah, I think I might be sick, but, yeah, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn. I actually absorbed soul from a dragon.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Okay. So you said the Thalmor are after you? What have you done to offend the Thalmor?
Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Don't you know how crazy this sounds?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
And what makes you think the dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So you just want proof, huh? How did you figure all this out? It seems like a lot to put together.
You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember?
Oh, yes, right. I remember that. That was you. You were the one that Farengar's secret fire had gathered aid for. So you're the one that needed the Dragonstone. Right. You were at Dragon's Reach when I gave it to him.
So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are.
All right, well, so the Dragonstone. Did you figure out what it meant? Is it some kind of map?
Yes. A map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kinesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
I see. So, where are we headed exactly?
Kinesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
I see. Well, I'm not one to wait around. Let's see if this theory of yours is correct. Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere in innkeeper's garb. Well, that was a very quick change.
That's better.
Impressive.
Let's get on the road to Kinesgrove.
I need to learn that trick. Alright, sorry. Lydia has a
What's the hurry?
hard time staying out of people's way. Alright, I'm following you, Delphine.
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Take care. We'll be back. We're on official business.
Kinesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Well, I'll travel with you. You're gonna jog all the way there?
Keep a sharp lookout. We can't afford any delays.
Yeah, well, I'll keep my eyes open. There's always wolves on these roads. So if we see any wolves, I'll be sure to take care of them.
Watch out!
As I said. Always a wolf.
Stay alert. They may not have gone far. I hope you're Dragonborn, I really do. But we'll find out soon enough.
Well, you know, if you didn't trust me, I could just slit your throat at any moment, if I was a bad person. If I was with the Thalmor, it'd be dangerous traveling with me alone. But I am not with the Thalmor, though, so you can trust me. Sure is foggy out. Where exactly are we going, by the way? Oh my god, we're traveling way over there. Okay. I think I'm gonna fast travel to here. Well, Lydia, it's getting late. I think we need to get off the main road and make camp. Here. Let's just go a little ways into the woods and that should be good enough. Here, let's make camp by the stream. I think sleeping out under the stars by this little stream might be a great thing to do. Alright, campsites allow you to rest and stay warm while you're exploring the wilderness. You can cook a limited number of meals over the campfire. Your campsite is marked on your map so you can locate it fast travel to it later. There we go. It's not much. It's nothing more than a little lean-to. But we've got a box and a campfire. And we've got the open stars. Can't ask for much more, right, Lydia? Ah, crap. There's something behind us. What is this? Die, you damn vampires! Get lost, friend. Stay away from us. We don't want any trouble. All we're doing is trying to camp. Good catch, Lydia. Keep an open eye. Here we are, in front of a campfire, out on the plains next to a river. It's really nice. Oh yes, Lydia. Taking a seat by the fire as well. It's a great night for it. And since we're out here by the fire enjoying some time, you know what I like to do. Let's read a good book. How about The Cats of Skyrim? I think this ought to be a good book to read. A report by Aldatuil. I have been sent to this frigid wasteland to catalog and study any of the indigenous cats, which have so far been uneventful. After months of wondering, I have so far only encountered some variations of the same basic species. In my travels, I have encountered several Khajiit outcasts from their clans that have taken up residence in Skyrim. They have been most unhelpful, probably for fear I'd expose their locations. I can't say I'm surprised that there are a few Khajiit here. It's cold and unwelcoming. Saber cats are basic giant cats that have evolved two dangerously sharp front teeth. The average saber cat has a reddish-brown fur, which it uses to blend into grassy regions. But I have observed them skulking and sleeping on rocks, so I don't believe this fur is for camouflage. The primary attacks of the saber cat are its biting attack, but it can also briefly rear up to attack with its front claws. I have also seen it pounce forward on its prey in a particularly powerful attack. The snowy white version of the saber cat has spotted white fur, which I believe it uses more for stalking more than its cousin in the plains. The tooth of the cat is rumored to be useful in potions that restore the imbiber's stamina, as well as a potion that will temporarily give a more keen eye for smithing. A skillful hunter can usually salvage the pelts and teeth of their kill, but report that the meat is tasteless and not fit to eat. I see. So that's just a basic report on the Cats of Skyrim. Very good book. But I don't want to be carrying around dead weight, so once I've read a book, I let it drop. It's too much weight to be carrying around a book that I already know the information. Well, the fire was good. Maybe I can possibly cook something? Ah, venison chop. Delicious. Well, we've made some good meat, Lydia. Let's go ahead and have ourselves some tripod spiderfish and a venison chop, along with a little bit of mead. Ah, that certainly sates the appetite. All right, let's get some sleep. We have a long journey in the morning. There we go. We've packed up camp, and it is a gorgeous day out here in Skyrim. The skies are blue, there's no rain, the water is running. What do you say, Lydia? Let's get back on the road. Ah, my horse, it stayed put all through the night. Good job, Daisy. You did so well. I'll give you a pet on your jowl. All right, Daisy, come on. We've got a long way to go. Look at that. The mountaintops are always shrouded in clouds. Sure is a fine day. Nice and cool this morning. We might have to take this bridge. Yes, we need to go around that way. Well, Lydia, we might have to break across the marshes. Oh, look, a settlement. maybe we can visit these people here in Darkwater Crossing. Make sure everything's going okay here. Just pass through, meet the townsfolk, see how they're doing.
Mama, he's a half-decent farmer. Ask him to teach you to farm.
Hello, how are you? Hello.
I used to be an adventurer in my day. Then I settled down, got married.
Settled down and got married, huh? So, you were an adventurer.
That's right. I used to explore all over. I'm the one who originally found the mine Darkwater Crossing was built around.
You found this mine.
Scouting a bit the other day, old time's sake. Spied a brigand heading back to his camp. Up for a little hunting? My husband is being a sad stick, so I can't go myself.
A little adventure. Let's do it.
This brings back memories. Come back when you're done, and maybe I'll be up to showing you a few tricks. Bandits are cowards. Don't strain yourself chasing them
Oh,
all
so you
around.
spotted this bandit off down that way. Okay. I might do that. I'm just curious about the mine. Is there anything you can tell me about this place?
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
I'm not sure. I suppose that would be me then. Well... if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go and visit inside the mine. See how everything's going. I see, seems like a good place. Hello. How are you? Excuse me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Ah, yes, I need to fix that. What can you tell me about Darkwater Crossing?
Not much to it, really. We fish and keep to ourselves. Try to keep from upsetting the Empire or the Stormcloaks, and so far the war's left us alone.
All right. Thank you for the information.
And Arkeithus thinks that we should go there.
I don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the Argonian. It's high time you learn to be a Nord, too.
But Mama...
He's a half-decent farmer. Ask him to teach you to farm.
I don't blame the child for being curious about other races. Seems they sleep here. Hello, sir. How are you?
I try to think of it as coaxing the ore from the rock.
Is there anything you can tell me about this place?
Those falls. Dangerous place. Darkithus thought he could find some good fish in the pools. Haven't heard from him in a long while.
Oh, really? Darkithus. Have you been working in the mines long?
This mine is only a few years old, but I've been digging up ore for over a century. We're getting to the point where the tunnels are getting deep into the rock. People complain of bad coughs and foul air. I've seen this before. We need some medicines to combat the ore dust. I was about to send a message to Windhelm for aid.
Ah, I see. Well, eventually I could deliver the message, but could be a while. I'm up to a lot of things.
Thank you. Take it to Quintus in the white file.
I see. I'll do that once I get around to it. Has the war affected you at all?
I'm lucky enough that none of my friends have been killed. Of course, we have soldiers coming through all the time.
I see. Well, thank you for the information. I'll try finding your lost friend in the swamp.
Until next time.
Well, plenty of meat here. Corundamore. Well, it seems like it's a semi-successful Corundamore mine. Alright, excuse me. You think if we searched a little bit here in these pools that we might find Dekethus? Why not? I see. This is where they dry their clothes. Amazing. Look at these pools. They're so beautiful. Now, apparently, Dekethus said that he came here to go fishing. Let's wander across here and see if we can find him. If we come across him, we'll definitely let them know. But at the moment, I don't see anyone. Wow, blood spatter. Where did all this blood come from? Did you hear that, Lydia? I thought I heard a dragon's call. But it sounds very distant and far away. What is this? It almost looks like blood. But is it blood or something else? Oh, what's that? Could that be where he is? He wanted to go fishing. Do you think that that could be him? Is this where Dekethus could be? Hello, is anyone here? I'm looking for somebody. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come across you while you were bathing. I apologize for disturbing you. Excuse me, miss, I'm looking for somebody.
Yes?
I was just looking for someone in particular. I didn't mean to bother you. I suppose you might not know. But it looks nice that you're sitting here relaxing and enjoying the hot springs. If you don't mind, I'd like to read this book someday. Oh, hello, how are you?
Need something?
I'm sorry, I just, I hope you enjoy your tanning. Hey, jeez. It's not often that I see so much bare skin at once. Most women are clothed here in Skyrim. Alright. But let's just keep moving. I'm sure there might be a Dekethus here somewhere. Definitely hearing a dragon, but I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I've spotted it. Well, let's just keep moving. Maybe it won't notice us. If I can avoid fighting a dragon, I'll avoid it. These pools are warm. Might be a good idea to just take some of our clothes off and enjoy the water. What do you say, Lydia? Would you like to enjoy some hot springs? Why not? I mean, look, it's a beautiful day. It's a perfect day for enjoying a hot spring. Suppose it doesn't hurt to enjoy a hot spring every once in a while. Besides, you know, I've been walking around in my gear almost all day, every day. I think at this point I really need a bath. Probably sweaty and stinky. I hope I haven't been too offensive. And by the way, Lydia, I appreciate that you're turning your back to me while I'm undressed. It's kind of you to be so considerate. Well, let's enjoy a swim. That feels better. Yeah, it's not so bad. Right, Lydia? Much better. Well, I feel much better now that I've given myself a good washing. Now I feel like I've definitely cleaned up. That's better. I suppose I can get my clothes back on. Well, that was nice. Alright, I suppose we better keep going. Got a lot of ground to cover. And, although we've been diligent in exploring this area, I still have not found any sign of this Bekeithus anywhere. Unfortunate. But, if at all costs, we really need to avoid that dragon. There it is, over that mountain. Jesus. It appears this used to be an old ruin. Oh god, there's even a draugr sitting out here in the lake. Who's that? Where did they come from? Good job, Lydia. Oh wow, look. There's burial of a draugr right here, standing out in the open. Ah, crap. We've come across a necromancer area. All right, let's kill them. All right, we got him. Good job, Lydia. We didn't realize it, but we came across a bunch of necromancers. All right, let's get out of here before we get attacked by the dragon. The last thing I want to do is run across dragons. Oh look, what's this? Just an old-looking building. There must be much more of it underground. It looks like it's been buried. Just another wolf. Oh. Another campsite. There's fissures coming from the ground. What is this? Sure is a lot of wind here.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
There's a dragon attacking. Yes, I've been hearing it. Is it attacking Kynesgrove?
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Hurry, you might be too late.
All right, come on, Lydia. We have a duty to protect these people, especially as the Dragonborn. Ah, there it is. I see it. All right, get your weapons out.
Lorcan's eyes. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what he does.
All right. What's it doing? What's it doing? What is that?
Steady. I don't know what's happening. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
What the devil is going on? It's a skeletal dragon. I don't understand. I don't understand, dragon.
You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Nova.
Screw you.
I'm going to check that out.
It's regained its flesh. It's some kind of ancient magic. All right, let's take it out. Use your arrows. Die, you damn dragon!
I see that mortals have become arrogant.
We can take him. Alright, he's gone behind the trees. Take cover around rocks. Anything you can hide behind. Come back here, you dragon. You coward. You're hiding from us. Stop running, dragon. Alright, he's landed. Run up on him. Oh, it's a mammoth.
My lord Alduin requires your death. I am glad like you.
Maybe we should let the mammoths do a lot of our dirty work. He's picked on the wrong foe. You ignorant dragon. You have no sense at all. Got him. Right in a vital spot. I can't thank you enough, mammoths.
Come on.
I will remember that.
Something's happening. God's above.
Mammoths, you will forever be my friends. Thank you for what you've done today. Absorbing its soul. It's now nothing but bone and rotten flesh. Does that convince you?
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
Yes, now you see it for your own eyes.
I owe you some answers, don't I?
Yes, you
Go
do.
ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
All right. Well, who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
I see. And what do you know about the dragons coming back so far?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I see. Well, I've seen that dragon before. That's the one that got away at Helgen.
Really? Where?
Like I said, it was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
I'm not sure who's behind it all, but one more question. The Blades, who are they exactly?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
I see. What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
You think so? And what makes you think that the Thalmor are involved in all of this?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Understandable. If you look at the effect of the dragons on everything in Skyrim, it certainly seems that the Thalmor are the only ones that stand to gain anything. So, why are the Thalmor after you exactly?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
So, we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Do you have any idea on exactly how we could do that?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
Yeah, well, getting into the embassy doesn't sound very easy to me. How do you suggest we do that?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Understood. Thank you, Delphine, for your assistance. Well, what do you think about that, Lydia? What do you think? We've killed ourselves a dragon, and we've learned that there are this group of people called the Blades. They used to protect the Dragonborn. And now that I'm the Dragonborn, she seeks to protect me. Well, I'm more than happy to have her assistance. Now, We need to find out if the Thalmor are behind this. I don't know how they could be, but certainly could be them. Well, for the moment, I guess we need to return the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. We now have the horn, so let's go ahead and return it to the Greybeards. Yes, I know. That means another trip up the 7,000 steps. Don't worry, Lydia. We can do it. Well, let's get out of here. We've got a long way to go. After many days and a long journey up the 7,000 steps, again, we're back at the doors of High Hrothgar. Well, maybe those Greybeards will be happy now that I've brought them their horn. I wonder how they react. Excuse me. Is anyone home? Hello. I'm looking for a particular Greybeard. Angar, is that you?
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
I have.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
You haven't recognized me yet, then. I thought you already recognized me as Dragonborn.
What's the hurry?
You know, you guys should enjoy yourselves more. You're always on your knees in this cold, dark building.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push.
Push, huh? The final word.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Alright. Trying to understand. Thank you, Master Wolfgar, for sharing your knowledge.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeard.
Excuse me?
But you are ready.
What's going on? What was that for? Ah, damn. Why are you doing this? Ah, damn it. All right, that's enough.
You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
I see. Thank you for screaming in my ear. Was that really necessary? Couldn't I have just gained entry by saying, "You've gained entry"? Jesus. But I have learned all of the words of unrelenting force. I know them all now. And I will use it wisely. Well, Lydia, I suppose that'll that's it. We've gained entry to this place, but I don't know. I thought I already had entry. All right, everyone. I think I'll end the episode here. I think it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but thank you all for watching and joining me in this adventure. As you can see, we have found out that there exists a group of people called the Blades that are investigating the dragon appearances, and there are suspicions that the Thalmor could be behind this plot. So we are going to find that out next episode. We have also gained the last word, and we've passed all of the trials of the Greybeards, and so I have officially been announced as Dragonborn by the Greybeards. Thank you to them. Thank you for joining me in this adventure, and I will see you all next time.